Hello everyone, and welcome back to another indie game first look. This time it's going to be for SteamWorld Dig 2. The company who made the game, Image and Form, were kind enough to send me a copy of the game and asked me to take a look at it. Usually these first impression videos is I'm going in blind and I don't know what's going on. Unfortunately, my previous attempts to record went incorrectly, so I do know what's going to happen, at least in the portion of the game I'm going to play through. And I usually limit myself to the first half hour of the game or so, just to get a feel for what the game elements are and how the game kind of plays and what's going on. Thank you all for joining me, and let's just get into the game. There's my game that I was playing. Anyway. I do really like this game. It's a simple... not simple, but it's a 2D platformer. That's a Metroidvania style game. It's all about digging. It's also about finding our missing friend Rusty. The game is all about digging and trying to find resources to create upgrades and new items and new abilities. And that's basically it. That's all I know about it. As I said, I've only ever played as far as you saw in that previous game. Fortunately, we have a number of abilities just off the bat. We got a little wall jump, normal jump, smack with our pickaxe. Obviously, we're a digger, we need to be able to dig. And we've fallen. And taken damage, unfortunately. Yes, there is fall damage in this game, which is kind of strange for a platformer. I know there are platformers that do it, like some of the roguelites, like I can't think of the game's name. The one where you're the little guy who's going into deeper and deeper ruins to try and find a golden statue. Ah, jeez, Splunky. Well, how can I not think of that? Anyway, so we can dig in any direction we want. However, we cannot jump and dig. That is very kind of strange to me. Jumping and digging seems like a thing that you want to do. Unfortunately, we cannot. So as you see, fortunately that dirt was there to protect us from that trap, but this isn't... the one thing I noticed about this game that's really cool is they've provided a number of ways to kind of introduce you to game mechanics that's going to be happening. You know, the fact that you can wall jump, the fact that stepping on those triggers can sometimes be a trap, and these things. They look very bizarre, and they have a little arrow pointed down on them. Well, that would be because they go down, obviously. If you dig out from under them, they fall. See? And this will come in later, because I don't know if I have to say it or not, but if you allow those to fall on you, you will die. And death means having to start over again. Oh, there's a secret over here. I actually didn't find that the first time. Well, good thing I'm playing again, huh? Yeah, so as I said, this game's all about finding new items and new upgrades and getting the equipment to allow you to purchase those upgrades. And you can also find them here, apparently. This is the only one I've managed to find in the first half hour, however. Just like in Metroid, we apparently can find these power-up stations where we acquire new abilities. And now we have the sprint hydraulics, which allow us to run. Which is nice. Now we can get past all these timed puzzles and do long jumps. And we don't want to step on that. All those holes in the ceiling are all dark traps. And we can now outrun arrows. Isn't that wonderful? Well, not... Oh, wow, I've never seen that before. I never noticed it before, actually, I guess. Is you get a little trail off of you whenever your long jump kicks in. Cool. And now that we have the run, we can get past that little issue, which crept up before. If you try to go that way earlier, obviously you can't run fast enough to get past it. And that's a waste of time. I apologize. I didn't go down there last time. I thought maybe there'd be another little upgrade cog I could find. Because I do plan on playing this game off video, however. I do know most game companies, and I haven't asked the Image Informed people, but I imagine they would be cool with it for the way that they're reaching out to people to record their game. I don't want to show off the whole game. I just want to kind of give everyone a feel for it, so that they can all make their own decision about playing it. Typically, I try to get permission from indie devs before I show off their game, because, you know, if nobody buys your game, then bad things happen. Not quite like that bad, but anyway. So, in case you missed that while I was rambling, apparently that was a robot cultist who desperately went in for the statue to blast him and kill him. I don't know why, but hey, we've dealt with other games in the past where people wanted to die for their cult. So this is a pretty simple boss to start off the game. So he breaks down like this, and we smack him. And that does not hurt us, don't worry. Don't worry, dear folks. We are safe. Well, not completely safe. He is shooting laser beams at us. However, we can defeat him. I do wonder, though, if there's a secret in this room that I didn't get to find last time. See? No problem, everyone. And we do have to keep smacking it even after we've destroyed it. And this little fellow still thinks that we're a cultist, even though we're obviously not. But, of course, he does have the excuse that he is a horrible racist. That's okay, buddy. Don't worry about it. After you spend a little bit of time with us, you'll figure it out. That robots are real people too. Yeah. So yeah, he looks like a Vectron sprite. I'm not sure what that is because I did not play the first game, unfortunately. However, apparently the guy we're looking for, Rusty, was responsible for destroying the Vectron in the last game, and he's gone missing since then, apparently. Yep, unfortunately without his cult totem, the little Vectron cannot destroy us horribly, which is good for us and bad for him. But that's okay. And the little Vectron, of course, the little sprite decides that he's going to invite himself along by possessing our body, or our furnace, I guess. I guess it's like a... I guess this is a steampunk world, so are the robots operated by steam power? I don't know. But they have a furnace inside that powers them, so maybe yeah, that's the case. And yes, this little sprite is quite wonderful in that he gives us the mini-map. And I guess the map in general. Now you can see, we have a map. How delightful. And we also have a little arrow to tell us where we need to go. It's very convenient. Oh, I thought... I just played this game earlier. You think I would remember the path, but apparently not. That is beyond me. Yeah, you locate someone for us. Okay, never mind. Apparently that's he's incapable of even caring about doing that. Yeah, I don't know what a fin light is, but sure. He's a fin light. I guess it might be a little bit, I wonder if it's analogous to like a will-o-wisp or something like that. Yep, and we are Dot. But Finn does not care. Finn only wants to cause trouble and see drama. That's all he cares about. And here we see immediately signs that we'll get power-ups in the future, because we cannot currently break that block, but obviously there's something up there that we need to get to. Yep, vibrating with opportunities and adventure. El Machino. That's the city we're going to. First, let's talk to these fine folks. Apparently we know these guys. Trader Carson. Yeah, he's got a giant sack on his back, so obviously he has things for sale. So, the Let Me Tell You option here is a little bit of backstory. Tells us all about how Rusty was there digging up riches. He found, yeah, I'm just gonna read this. But then he found technology. He found some strange technology down there. He fused with it, and it made him stronger. Well, the source of that mysterious power turned out to be dangerous to us all. He fought it and saved us, but after the fight, he disappeared. I've been trying to find him ever since. Traveler saw the posters I'd put up and told me Rusty had been seen entering the mine in El Machino. Yep, that's quite the story. So apparently, yeah, so apparently this guy sells us upgrade cogs. And apparently also, elevator is horribly broken. How unfortunate. That's okay, we have wall jump, so we can climb the cliff, no problem. Yeah, earthquakes. Apparently earthquakes are a major problem around here. And little Finn there, he's not asking out of concern if someone got crushed. He's really hoping someone got crushed. Fortunately, nothing happened. Everyone's safe. Nothing bad happened. And it's fortunate for her that Finn does not have his totem. Yeah, don't worry about Finn. He's a little abusive, but he doesn't mean well either. He's just abusive. And there's a cog down here that I can't. Oh yeah, fall damage. I forgot. There's a cog down here. I can't quite determine how you get to it. Maybe it involves the power that lets us mine while we're in the air. As I said, I have not yet. I'm not yet unlocked that power. Anyway, yeah. As I've kind of mentioned, I guess I'm really kind of digging this game. Oh yeah. We also get little hints from Finn every now and then. Yeah, he wants us to. He wants us to come over there. So I didn't listen to him last time because he just seems like a jerk. But I'm gonna go ahead and do it this time and kind of see where I land. And death. Nah. That's what I figured. Oh well, I'll skip back to being up there again. And here we are. I'm not going to talk to Finn this time because he's a jerk. You know, there's always a chance that there's a secret out there, right? Especially in a game like this. And there's the broken elevator shaft up here in the town. But apparently, this is a town of 105 people. I only count 9 though. Professor Sherman. Yeah, he's got a seismometer. A seismometer? I don't know. Whatever. Seismometer. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, but unfortunately for us, this sheriff is, and for the people of town, I guess this sheriff is highly ineffectual. All he cares about is money and retaining his mayorship. And he also is espousing an unfortunate opinion that many people have of, you know, we don't have to really listen to scientific experts. They don't know anything. Yep, and here's our mention. Someone saw Rusty going down into the mine, but unfortunately, the mine collapsed during the earthquake, so he is trapped down in the mine, and no one knows what happened to him. Yeah, the mayor's office is definitely not to blame for any of this. Promising earthquakes, huh? Yeah, that's what I want. I want random earthquakes destroying everything. Yeah. So everyone here has their own little thing that they do, but we got to get down to the mines. Apparently, the mayor maintains complete control over who gets to go in the mine and who doesn't. Yeah. I don't know. I would be horribly worried about earthquakes if I had an entire city kind of built off the edge of a cliff. That seems dangerous. Yep, and here we run into our first obstacle. We don't have a light. And because of that, we can't go into the mine proper. We have to, unfortunately, stick to the kiddie area. And we can talk to a few of the people around the town and get a feel for what they do. Ma Yonker, she can no longer mine. Finn, once again, is hoping desperately that something horrible happened to her. Unfortunately, yeah, but yeah, Ma Yonker apparently disassembled herself to build other smaller robots that are her children, and apparently she's not too happy about that. I don't believe I've met her children. So we have yet to see how truly disappointing those Cogon children end up being. Yep. I never noticed this guy's name. Turtle Bucket. Okay. He seems very passive and unsure of himself, but he controls the workbench that you can buy items with. And this guy, Davy Bittenborough, he doesn't want precious stones. That's not the real treasure for him. He wants jade idols, I suppose. The artifacts. And I'm sure he has a nice little bit of upgrades and stuff that he'll give us. Yeah, blueprints. I'm not sure what the blueprints are for, but he'll give them to us if we can provide him with artifacts. Yeah, Penny Kettlebottom. She's just a nice little girl from a small town, trying to make it in the big city, which I suppose this is. And Finn, as usual, is being rather rude. Fortunately, she is not quite bright enough to pick up on the fact that he's being rude to her. Oh, Finn. Never change, buddy. You're a massive jerk, but you're our massive jerk. Yep. Unfortunately for us, this, as far as I can tell, Union Civil War soldier robot, I guess, won't let us into the mine because we don't have a light. So he also points us to the kiddie area and says, "Go dig over there." Fine. Ah, I didn't think it would explode after one hit. Yeah, cactuses apparently, if you hit them, they explode into a bunch of spikes, and you can die. And here we run into our first enemy. These things. They give us experience and hearts if we beat them. And here we learn that the cache of this world is apparently called Trashium. That's That's an unfortunate name, but okay. Also, another thing for this game, in case you ever decide to pick it up yourself, you don't have to keep tapping the button to keep mining. You can just hold the button down, and it will let you mine just as fast as you can. So none of this thumb getting tired stuff. And that's that. At least I think that's that. Now that I found that one secret, I'm afraid that I've been missing other secrets as well. I probably have been, but it's okay. We're not here to find all the secrets. We're here to just get a little bit of a feel for the game. In any case, this guy is quite nice. Barnacle Jones, he buys up our ore and gives us, I guess, trashium for it. And Barnacle Jones knows about Rusty. He's apparently met him, but I guess he thinks he's a flat tire because he didn't bring back any money. Or any ore for money, I suppose. But now we have our cash. So we're going to go to our upgrades, and we'll apparently have a ton of upgrades. But I suppose the blueprints from the other guy is what unlocks stuff here at the bench that we can buy. We're going to buy our lamp. And that unlocks a couple of other things that we can buy. They sure did. They were fast as we could be. Yeah, how are they cool? Apparently these guys know all about them. I'm not sure how they're quite so broken down if they know all about all these, but apparently the miners know all about them. They've been getting those upgrades for quite a while now. Would you mind telling me where all the upgrades are at? No. I figured that would be too easy. Yep. So, up in the top left there is our lantern meter. And it goes down over time. Yep. And our objective now is to clear out the pneumatic tube system, which is our warp system, essentially, in the game. You find new entrances or exits, and you can teleport back up to the city and refill your lantern meter and continue to have light. Because if your lantern meter goes down, you stop having light, and if you stop having light, you cannot see anything, or much of anything anyway. And it makes it a little bit difficult to be able to find all the nice secrets in the game. One thing about this game, though, I've noticed that it seems like you really have to kind of like think about what you're doing, which is what I have obviously have a problem with already because of that. The rocks can destroy those rocks that fall can destroy your precious gems. Oh, I've never done that before. I've never actually beaten one of those things to come breaking out of the rocks. Apparently, they're a one-hit kill if you can do that. Well, that's good to know. And we gotta level up, so now our we get cell bonuses. I'm not quite sure how good that will be, but we've got them. Dang it. I should not have done that. I need money. Lots of money. And as I indicated, you kind of have to think about what you're doing when you're mining here, because, I mean, you can only cut down a single path. You can't really if you screw it up, you can't really go back and rethink it very well. But it seems like you eventually will get upgrades that will make that not be the case. And my light meter is almost out. Fortunately, we're getting towards the bottom already, guys. Don't worry. And we can talk to Finn, and he'll say, "Oh, you need light." And apparently going uptown refills our light. However, we're not going to do that. Oh, huh. Holy cow. Because I'm going to be going over here. Oh. Oh, our bag's full already. Well, fortunately, I'm going to... Okay, so... I've never done this before, so this would be worth looking at. I'm going to go back to town and sell what we have. Because as our kind friend Finn mentioned, our bags are full. So I'm going to see what happens if you do go back to town. I'm going to see if these tunnels stay dug out or not. I have a feeling not, but we'll find out together. Oh, neat. So I went ahead and bought the new bag to give us more bag space, so we don't have to go back as often. And apparently, oh, my tunnel has stayed dug. Awesome. Apparently, like for everything that you buy, if you get upgrade cogs, you can buy upgrades. Like for this one, you can lose less resources when you die. So that's interesting. See, there's all kinds of mechanics to this game that I didn't even know about. And there's a secret, and I did not actually find this area over here either last time. So this is something new for me. Yay, we found a secret. For more upgrade cogs. So cool. Yeah, there's secret areas to this game. There's all kinds of stuff to this game. Like this door. I've actually been to this door already. And it, or not this door. I've been to a door before. And there are all kinds of secret areas, apparently, that you can find in this game. They have all kinds of special upgrades and more upgrade cogs and all kinds of stuff. I have no idea what that block is. It looks important. Oh, there's an upgrade station. Sweet. Let's see what we get. That looks so awesome when you get your upgrade. That looks very cool. The pressure bomb. Press triangle, throw pressure bomb. Oh, cool. That. We need water to make... Oh, water makes pressure bombs, I guess? I guess that's what the pressure is. The pressure is water building up and exploding. Interesting. Oops. You fell. Poor guy. Yeah, I wasn't quite sure that would work. I figured I'd give it a shot. You can't jump and shoot the pressure bomb. How unfortunate. Oh. Ooh, barrel. A precious gem. And you jumped off the cliff. You so dumb. Ah. See, we found it. We found the way, everyone. Solving puzzles left and right, no problem. And secret areas. Man, this is just so cool. I'm just having. I think it's fun. I'm having a good time. I grew up on Metroidvania style games though, so maybe I'm a bit biased. But I like the idea of discovery and all this stuff, and I don't know what the heck that is, but okay. And I guess that just refilled my my meter for having light. Okay, so I'm going over here because I saw last time. Oops. Last time I found another door. There we go. There it is. And this has its own secret in it. And it introduces a mechanic here that any walls that have metal plating on them, you cannot climb them. So you have to find another way. And it introduces yet another secret area, but we'll get this first. Because I want some light. More secret areas. We find more treasure. And more upgrade cogs. See, we're trucking along, everyone. We're making progress. And we'll leave those guys alone. I don't particularly want to deal with them. But I do want to deal with him. But in the interest of making progress, I will just get us to the end here. More improved cell bonus. We have all the cell bonus. And we have new upgrades at the workbench. Very cool. But here's Red Rock Passage, and introduces to another new game mechanic, which is these rocks that have fissures running through them. If you hit them on the right spot, the fissures will crack throughout the entire rock structure and break the entire rock structure. Yep. And last time I actually did not find the bomb upgrade. So the thing they said here was, well, it looks like we can't do anything here yet. We should just go back. Fortunately, let's see if this works. It does. Very cool. So we got more sweet loot because of that. Another upgrade. Oh my goodness. I'm so good at this game. I feel so empowered. No. Anyway, we'll go back to town with the pneumatic tubes, and there we go. Oh, don't forget. Don't worry. I want to get all my upgrades just as much as you guys want ore. Yeah. Oh, and Ma Yonker is kind enough to tell us where we should be going next. I'm sure I can. We can find a way around. He calls his brothers idiots for locking away that machine, and then wants us to tell him how we got to the machine so he can further lock away that machine. What a jerk. Yeah. So they are showing us with an X there where the next place was. If we did end up getting down to the pneumatic tube and didn't have the bomb power up, what they actually do is tell you they get mark on your map where that cave there is that has the bomb upgrade in it, so that you can go and find it. So they don't leave you completely in the dark. But man, as big as this map gets, big as this map is, I cannot even imagine how big this game gets. Anyway, as I said, we'd play about half an hour, so we've reached our half-hour mark. I thank you all for joining me. I hope this game is proven to be as interesting to you as it is to me. I'm already thinking about, hey, I need to go up there and look what's up there with my bombs, and I need to go to the old place where the upgrade cogs were, further down the hill. You know, down here where there was a upgrade cog hidden behind the thing. Now I can blow it up with my bombs. So it's I guess just upgrading and making progress and discovering new things. It's very cool. Anyway, I'd like to thank Image Inform once again for giving me a copy of this game, and really asking for feedback from everyone about the game. In their email communications, they've been very open about wanting feedback and wanting everyone to you know, talk about the game and tell them what they think about it. So I appreciate the opportunity to cover the game, and I thank you all for watching. And until next time, bye.